Okay. I wanted to talk real quick about the Bose QuietComfort 35s and the Sennheiser Momentum 2.0 wireless. The reason I'm not going to do a sound test or anything like that, like in some of my previous videos, but I took both of these with me to my place of work, where there's a constant decibel level ranging between 70 and 75 decibels of constant white noise. So I thought to myself, what better way to test these guys against one another with the active noise cancellation. As you have, if you're looking at this video, you've been researching the Bose most likely, more so than the Sennheiser. They're both, I think, the same price point at $350. I did not pay $350 for either of these. These I paid $275, and these I paid $300. So again, it's just old habits finding deals. But so I'm not sponsored by anybody at all. I'm doing this all with my own money, just because I like headphones. And I'll get into that at a later video. I had some thoughts, because friends of mine are asking me, am I insane? Why have I bought and buying so many headphones? I have a lot, going back to the late 90s. So I'll get into that. But this video is about these two noise cancellation headphones, kind of head to head. So like I said, I went to a noisy environment where there's about 70 decibels of white noise at all times, and I tested them out briefly because I need to be able to hear what's going on. And comparing the two, the noise cancellation might be a hair better with the Bose. They seem to have the patents and the market cornered on that technology, with all the different speakers that are around the ear cups and the way that it actively cancels the noise out. As soon as it turned it on, I mean, I could still hear the undertone of what's creating the 70 decibel white noise, but my lord, was it just nice, and it was so much easier in my ears. What I noticed most was, with both of them, when I took them off, or turned them off, even, not even just took them off, I thought to myself, oh my God, is it that loud where I am right now? And it is. So, the noise cancellation might be a hair better on the Bose. A hair. The noise cancellation on the Sennheiser Momentum was barely, to my ears, barely distinguishable as being a lesser than this. What I found to be the key with both of these headphones was that you needed to have the cushion completely surrounding your ear. So even if there was a little bit of a gap with my eyeglasses or with the temple piece, if I adjusted a little bit and got a snug fit, bam, it was nice and silent. If I didn't have them quite on, like if it was, and my ear wasn't in the ear cup, so to speak, it didn't work just right. So if you're somebody that has real big ears, maybe you might consider that as an issue, but I doubt it. I think you'd be okay. As far as I played a bass heavy track, like a house track for both headphones. Again, I didn't do this for very long because, well, it just wouldn't be right. But it was the perfect place to test this. And it was not busy at the time. So I was playing a song that had good bass, good mids, and good highs. Nice house / electronic kind of techno song. And I also played a R&B hip hop song for some bass too. And I must say that decidedly the Sennheiser for me, the signature across the board was better, had better bass. Both seem to have almost identical highs and mids to me, but the bass on the Momentums won by a slight hair, maybe a little bit more than that. Maybe I'm a little biased because I've been into Sennheiser for a long time, and I just got, this is only my second pair of Bose, and honestly, both of these are my only noise canceling headphones, so I'm just comparing these side by side. But to summarize what is usually like all my videos, long-winded conversation with you guys, the active noise cancellation goes to the Bose by a hair, but the overall quality of sound that's coming out of the headphones goes to the Momentum. So if you're listening to music, the difference in active noise cancellation becomes nullified. It's a moot point, because with either headphone you only hear the music, you don't hear anything else. When you stop the music, you can hear a little bit of the ambient noise with both of them. So when the music was playing, I just got a much richer experience with the Momentums. So at that point, then, okay, and this is really silly, but they both talk to you when you turn them on, and they tell you, they both say what they're connected to. These can connect to 2 devices at one time. It can, in memory base. So these only can connect to one, to my knowledge. I'm almost certain that is a correct statement. However, these will tell you the battery life, and then it'll tell you what device, i.e. iPhone, what device they're connected to, your Mac, your MacBook Pro, whatever. These will also tell you power on, and they'll tell you what they're connected to. But they say, but the girl in your ear with these is a English lady. And I like that accent. What can I say? I like the accent. This is a nice little American lady, and she gives me more information, like the battery life. But when I get that accent, when I hear that accent, I start to melt a little bit. So that's a little bit of a difference there too. So those are the big differences. That was what I found in my testing of these 2 guys. So if I was to get one and return one of these 2, I would. It's a tough call. I would return the Bose, and I would stick with the Sennheisers. just because even though these have a little bit more features to them, like I said, more than one thing can be paired at a time. Do I need that? No. Do I want a little bit better bass, a little more rich on the highs, mids, and bass signatures? Yes. So these win for me out of the two noise canceling. Active Noise Cancelling Bluetooth headphones of 2016. They're both awesome. They're both great. I think these would win in any race. But if you're looking to just use these for movies, when you're on the airplane and some music, right on. But if you really are into your music and you want to hear every little thing, I would recommend the Sennheiser Momentum 2.0s. So that's my comparison and discussion, review, comparison, I said that already, of these two. And I gotta go with the English girl. I gotta do it.